Good afternoon, students. My name is M.S. Somshekar from Nilambe Girls High School, Sirigere. Today, I will teach you a poem from the 8th standard English, that is, for a 5 years old. For a 5 years old is a poem, very simple poem, written by Fleur Adcock. Fleur Adcock was one of the poets in English. She was a British citizen, but she was born in 1934 in New Zealand. She worked as a librarian in London. She was also edited the Faber Book of 20th Century Women's Poetry. So once again, she also edited the Faber Book of 20th Century Women's Poetry. Many of her poems are about the everyday experience. The most of her poem were her experience, everyday experience as a mother and a wife. The present poem, for a 5 years old boy, for a 5 years old, is her advice to her son who was 5 years old. Here in this poem we can see the confliction or contradiction in dealing between the preach and the practice. Most of the people used to speak, give the preach, but we never follow what we said. Here also, the poetess used to preach something to her son, but not in reality, she was not following. Okay, today we are going to learn this only very simple poem with the 2 stanzas. Let's go to the poem. A snail is climbing up the windowsill into your room after a night of rain. You call me in to see, and I explain that it would be unkind to leave it there. It might be gravelled to the floor. We must take care that no one squashes it. You understand? And carry it outside with careful hands to eat a dumplings. Very simple stanza. In the first stanza, the poetess used to preach her son who was 5 years old. In this poem, the poetess used to say about the kindness. A snail is climbing. Snail is a kind of worm which walks very slowly. In Kannada, we can say meaning of this snail is Basavanahudu. You might have heard the name Basavanahudu. It was in the Shanku. Yes, it was always leaves the shell. It walks very slowly. That worm has come. A snail is climbing up the windowsill. Where did the poet see the snail? She saw the snail was climbing up the windowsill. Windowsill means the lower wooden frame of the window. Since there is a window, there is a wooden frame is there. In the bottom of that, she noticed a worm, which was snail. It is slowly climbing. So into your room, who is you? Your you means her son. Here, speaker is the poet Fleur Adcock, and she was speaking with her son, who was 5 years old. She was telling her 5 years old child, a snail was climbing into your room near the window sill, near the bottom of the window. Because after a night of rain, because throughout the night the rain falls. As a result of the rainfall night, in the morning hours, the snail was entering into your room slowly by the side of the window. You call me to see. You call me. Her son called her up. Ma'am, please come. Mummy, please come and see. near the window in my room, what was climbing? A snail was climbing. So when the poet saw it, I explained, the poetess explained to her son that would be unkind to leave it there. She said, no, we should not leave the snail there. It is unkind. We should be kind. She told her son, we should be kind towards animals. We should be very careful. We should be very kind towards the animals. Because as human beings, we are better animals. So we should always take care. We should always kindful to the small creatures like the snail. She said, she preached her son. She preached her son. We should be kind. We should be kind. We should not. We should be it would be unkind to leave it there. Don't. If you leave it, if you leave the snail there itself, it is unkind. We should not look there. We should be take kind. It might be travel to the floor. If you left the snail there, definitely it will come travel to the floor. If it comes on the floor, what happens? Floor, what happens? We must take care that no one smashes it. If it comes on the floor, definitely someone will put his foot on it and it will splash us. Squashes means crushes under the foot. We should not allow for it. Then the small creature worm will going to die. So it is unkind. So we should not be unkind towards the. So leaving the snail on the window is unkind, because if you leave it there, definitely it will come down on the floor. If it comes on the floor, somebody would have put his foot on it without knowingly. So then it will going to die. It squashes on his foot. That's why it is unkind. That is why it is unkind. You understand? The poetess said to her son, you have understand? You have learned? What you have to do? So you should not leave there. If you leave there, definitely it will come down on the floor. Somebody will crushes it. So what you have to do? Carry it outside. Take it outside with careful hand. How to carry it outside? You carry very carefully. It is a very small creature. If you put like this, it will going to die. So take the worm carefully outside the house with your careful hand. So take and leave on the park in front of house to eat daffodils. To eat daffodils. What is daffodil? Daffodil is a kind of flowers. Daffodil is a kind of yellow flower that are mostly grown in the European countries. It's very beautiful. It looks like a golden color flowers. A poem is there written by William Wordsworth about the poem Daffodils. Daffodils are the kinds of birds which can see along the road. We can see which are in the breeze. They are dancing with their heads. So there are daffodils plants in front of our house in the compound in our garden. So carefully took the worm and leave it there to eat the daffodils. See, I mentioned the first stanza. The first stanza, the poet says, her son called his mother to see the snail is coming or entering into his room. Seeing that, mother said, it is unkind to live there. Too kind pity on the worm, because if you are unkind, definitely it will come down on the floor and somebody will squashes it. So you took it with careful hands, took it outside to live there to eat the daffodil flowers. Like this, we should be very careful. We should be very kindful to the small creatures. Now, by reading the first stanza, we come to know that the poetess or the 5-year-old's mother was very kind-hearted woman. By this paragraph, you can learn to know that she is very kind-hearted, even for a small creatures, how kindness she has shown. By hearing his words, we say, "Oh, what kind of mother she has? What a kind-hearted woman she was." So let's go to the second stanza. What she wants to say. I see then that a kind of faith prevails. Your gentleness is molded still by words. For me, who have trapped mice and shot wild birds. For me, who drowned your kittens, who betrayed your closest friends, who pervaded the harshest kind of truth to many other. But that is how things are. I am your mother, and we are kind to snails. See, in the second stanza is a complete contrast to the first stanza. In the first stanza, the poet shows kindness. She preaches on we should be kind and careful to the small creatures like snakes. So come to second stanza, now we're going to learn her reality. I see then a kind of faith prevails. So there was a kind of faith in her. She had a faith of showing kindness to the small animals. Your gentleness is molded still by words. She said her gentleness of care about this small creature like snail is just molded in the words, not in practice. Not in practice. She used to say, but she never followed the same what she has preached. For me, she said, for her, who have trapped mice, she has killed so many mice, rats. She has killed many rats. While killing the rats, where her kindness went? For snail, she told a great preacher told kindness. But previously, she has killed many rats. They are also animals. They are also lives. Why did she kill them? Why did she kill them? Didn't she have any kind heart then? What it shows? While she doing, she never had a kind. But while she was preaching, she told the lesson of a kindness and shot the wild birds with the gun or with the arrow. She shot the wild birds. So when she the wild birds are flying, she did not enjoy the beauty, enjoy the birds fly. But instead of that, what she has done? She has killed the birds. She has killed the birds with arrows. For me, drowned your kittens. She has drowned kittens. Kittens is a small baby of cat. Cat's baby of cat. She has drowned in the water. Make them to death. Who betrayed your closest relatives? Who betrayed? Betrayed means make shame of her closest relatives. And who pervaded means carried on the harshest kind of truth to many other. While she was doing, she never had a kindness. She was a hard-hearted woman. While she was preaching, she used to preach kindness. This is the harshest kind of truth to many others. But that is how things are. But it is reality. While we are telling others, we are telling great things. We are saying great things. But while we are practicing, we are not practicing them. We are not practicing them. She said, I am your mother. I am your mother. I have the power to tell you to show kindness. But while she herself was following, she never followed the kindness. I am your mother, and we are kind to snails. She said, I am your mother, we are kind to snails. It means, so it is a human tendency. It is not a poetess. It is a human tendency. While we preach, we usually give speech. This is good, this is bad, that is good, that's better like this. So when we have to follow the same thing, we never follow this. This is a human. Because human relation, human kindness is always contradiction. There is a confliction between the saying and preaching. Understand? It means ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಳದೊಂದು ಮಾಡೋದೊಂದು. While she was telling, she preached about the kindness. While she was doing, she was very hard-hearted woman. See, only few people are great like Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Because they have did what they have preached. They have preached what they have did. That's why people respected them. A great person like the Gandhiji, not only Gandhiji, so many great persons are. They have done what they have preached. They have preached what they have practiced. So it means the total summary of the poem is we should come out of this human tendency. Why? Most of the people said it is only to say, not to follow. Take the examples of politicians. So most of them used to say on the stage, they give wonderful speech. So by listening to the speech, we feel, wow, what a great speech given by this great person. But while following the same in his life, personal life, he never followed it. He never going to follow in future also. They thought they are the words meant to preach others, not for me. That should not be. Then we will not be respected by the others. If you have to get respect from the others, we should do what we say. We should say what we do. Then only we will respect it. Then only we have a great or kind-hearted person. Otherwise, it is only to for speech. Otherwise, we will become like a poetess. The theme of the poem is we should preach whatever we do. We should do whatever we preach. It means both preaching and saying should be same. There should not be difference between them. Have you understand this? Thank you very much. Thank you.